What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Max, and today we are checking out another viewer's car. This is Roef's BMW M3 competition F80, and we've actually known Roef for a while now. We also drove his M2 a couple of years ago, which was also really amazing. A couple of very nice mods on that car. He sold his M2, he bought this M3, and it is glorious. Look at this spec. It is just so stunning. So today I'm going to show you around it. The car has a couple of very cool mods, so we'll talk a bit about that as well, and then we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn for an Autobahn blast. Now, the F80 we've covered, well, I don't know how many times, so many times. We really love the car. It is a very good looking M3 if you ask me. It's the first turbocharged M3, of course, and this is a very handsome facelift car, so you have different front and rear lights. This is also a competition car, which means that you've got a revised setup for the differential and the traction control. You also got different springs and dampers and stabilizers for the facelift, but this car has a KW kit on it, so it's a different suspension setup altogether. It also has an M Performance front splitter here. Very nice carbon fiber accents there. Little black grille, of course, for the competition package. And well, this blue, Maldives blue, it is a BMW individual color, and it is so cool. I think it works really well on this car, combined with all the carbon fiber, the golden calipers for the ceramics. It is just a dream spec, this. I love it. It's so cool. The power dome on the bonnet also, I think it's a good color because all the lines are very pronounced on it. You can see everything really well. Then we've got the BMW M3 CS wheels on this car with Michelin Pilot Supersport tires. As I said, behind that, the carbon ceramic brakes. This car has done 195,000 kilometers, still has the original discs, works absolutely perfectly. As I said, KW suspension, carbon mirrors, carbon roof, of course. We've got a little spoiler as well. This is an original CS spoiler painted in the body color. And then we've got the M Performance back box with a nice carbon diffuser as well. Look at that. It is very cool. This probably the best spec M3 I've ever seen, honestly. F80 wise, this has to take it. This color is just so gorgeous. Roef said that there are probably only two in the world in this color, and there's only one with ceramic brakes, and that's this one. You can check out Roef on YouTube, the Hunter Hoffman. He makes videos about his own cars and about the modifications he does to his cars. Actually very entertaining to watch, so go check him out. I'll link his channel in the description as well and in the top comment. And we also have the original M Performance side skirt, which apparently is meant for the coupe and the convertible, but you can make it fit on the sedan as well. Quite a nice mod as well. I think it looks pretty cool. It's like, you can see that it is OEM-ish, if that makes sense. So, S55, of course, 3-liter inline-6 twin turbo. Oh, that's nice as well. He has that on the interior as well. That's a cool touch. So it has a couple of very nice, like, individual accents and options, which is very nice. Maledivenblauw 2 metallic. So this is Maldives blue too. S55 stock 431 horsepower, but this is the competition pack, so that means that you go to 450. But this car has an MHD tune on it. It's got the GTS software basically on it, so the M4 GTS software, so that means that you have 500 horsepower. The car used to have catless downpipes when Roef bought it, but he said it was way too loud, and he didn't like the smell and stuff like that, which I completely agree with. So he put the stock downpipes back on it, and it's got an active Autowerken equal length mid pipe, so it sounds really good actually. Lovely engine, and oh, this brace is still so beautiful. Of course, we have an F82 M4, and we actually also have an active Autowerken equal length on there, but because you have the M Performance back box, you actually have a completely different sound, and it's actually quite a bit louder than our car, so it's nice to see the difference. Inside we also have a lot of cool options. As I said, we've got that M3 on the dash here, which is cool, the carbon, but it also has this line running across the car on the door as well in the body color, which is super cool. Never seen that before. Competition seats, of course, with holes in there. Yeah, and the M Performance steering wheel. Alcantara again with the Maldives blue touches, and then the LED screen at the top. Very cool. So startup is pretty loud. I hope it's not too loud for the sheepies. Okay, they like it. They like an equal length mid pipe. So we can turn on the screen. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, let's go for a drive. I mean, you've seen so many F80s on our channel, right? So let's just drive the thing. We'll go to M2 because that opens up the valves and turns off traction control. DCT gearbox, of course, which is something that we were sad about when the... Oh, that's a super tiny lamb. That is cute. Which we were sad about that they didn't take it to the new generation. But I have to say, you know, if you drive it daily, the ZF 8-speed is pretty unbeatable. All right, so we have these burbles on the overrun, and then you have a very, I don't know how to describe it, quite a racy and tight sounding straight six. I quite like this setup. It is a bit louder, as I said, than the setup we have with just stock downpipes and the equal length. The M Performance back box definitely adds a bit of body, a bit of beefy sound, and it doesn't surprise me because the M Performance exhaust M3 F80 always used to sound just glorious. So I think this is a very nice combo because the equal length definitely changes the pitch of the sound, and then the back box adds a little bassy tone to it. So it's a very special setup. I like it. Oh. So the KW, it feels really good actually. It feels very tight down. It's compared to our car, it's quite a big improvement, I have to say. Steering feels pretty heavy, even though I'm in comfort mode. I don't know why that is, but it feels different. And I think this software is also pretty much the sweet spot. 500 horsepower. I don't know the torque. 550 is for the competition pack. I don't know if the GTS adds torque. I think a little bit, but it's not too much. This car tends to have too much torque very quickly because it's a very snappy and very immediate power delivery. The mid-range torque is just mega, so you tend to be surprised by the amount of power you have. Launch control. That is quick. Stock, it should do like 4 seconds. So it should be a little bit quicker than that. But it still wants to waggle its tail all the time. It's one of the most playful and most challenging cars to drive fast. I know, it really is. It's both very rewarding and kind of sketchy at the same time. Because the moment you shift, you change the balance of the car, but also the power delivery is momentarily like cut. and when it builds up again, when it hits that drivetrain again, it just struggles to put down that power. So you sometimes have like a little bit of a moment mid-corner with a shift, or when you're just not completely straight, and it can really surprise you. But it's also very easy to do. You just have to be very alert and know that it's coming, basically. But it's very, very tail happy. And it's also very easy to do like high speeds slide with. More easy than like 90 degree, because when you do 90 degree little slides, then the power comes in when you're already at an angle. It's nicer to like build it up and increase the angle as you go with this car. So there we go, onto the Autobahn. Martijn is on the bridge with Roof, so I hope that I can give you guys a nice little flyby for the review. We have to time it right, so it's completely empty behind me, so I might just hang back for a bit. I love this. The overrun pops, they are very close to being too much, but they are different enough every time that they don't really get too annoying. Okay, so I'm going to go for it here. 100 to 200, we did 8 seconds, or around 8 seconds, which is quite good. We have ceramic brakes, which is, oh, that's very kind, thank you. Ceramic brakes are great at the Autobahn, because you want to slow down the car as quickly as possible, of course, when you do these speeds. So now the suspension is a bit bumpy. Let's go to comfort. Oh, that's beautiful. Just takes out all those vibrations. Now we have to brake. Unfortunately, Martijn is here. So yeah, that's a shame. Can't do anything about that. That was 290 something, I think. Well, it is a quick car, and I like the difference between this generation and the new generation. Of course, we also own a G80 M3 manual, so the new generation M3, which feels completely different. It feels more solid, better built, but also a bit more distant maybe. This feels a bit more raw, which I like. It also feels a bit more like leery and on edge, but I also quite like that. It's just, yeah, it's a good, exciting car. Turn-in is great, front feels nice and light, not bad. Nice sound. So let's try that again, because that flyby was horrendous and we need some more space. And then good to go. I do like the performance steering wheel. Those shift lights are very helpful actually. Although I do think you can shift a bit later, most of the power is already, you know, gone when the lights start flashing. we have a little bit of sound there. I'm curious to see what it sounds like from there, because I haven't been able to hear it. Well, it is a nice car though. 195,000 kilometers, I have to say. It feels pretty damn fresh. So yeah, all in all, a very nice car. I love the spec. I think it makes the car just so special. The GTS software, we might also do that on our car, because that feels really good as well. And well, always a pleasure to drive a viewer's car. I love that, because they are all different, and that's how you get to drive a special spec like this, because they're super rare. So Roof, thank you so much for letting us have a go. Really appreciate it. As I said, go check out Roof's channel. I will link it on screen right now. You can click it, and it is also in the description. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle. You can also check out this video on the right, or this playlist on the left. See you at the next one. Bye.